Last week, I was with Isa as she was filming a TV cooking show with Telemundo. It was for the holidays, and she prepared this dish with lentils, broccolini, prosciutto, and it was in these stuffed shells. It was incredible, and it was served cold. So it's something that you can make ahead of time, you can refrigerate, cover them up, and when you have a party or something, you bring them out, you plate them nice, and it was absolutely incredible. I really enjoyed this. So much so that I'm going to take a whack at making this. Now, I don't have the exact ingredients. I don't have the recipe. I kind of got an idea of what she was preparing. Isa was a little ill this week, so she was unable to get me the exact recipe in English. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give this a whirl. And I have a feeling you are absolutely going to love this dish. Let's get started. In a small bowl with 1 cup of really hot water, we're going to take 10 ounces of porcini mushrooms. We're going to put them in there, and we want to make sure that we're trying to rehydrate them. So it's going to take about 15-20 minutes. Just let it sit in there. It's not going to hurt anything. We want to make sure that they rehydrate. 1 cup of lentils. We're going to cook those based on the package directions, and as soon as they're done, we'll just remove them from the stove. In an oven preheated at 350 degrees, we're going to take some prosciutto, lay them right over a rack, put something underneath it to catch anything if any grease or anything comes out. If you notice, I only have 7 pieces. There were 8. I ate one. Listen, don't get on me about it because I know you've done it too. We're going to let that in for 15 minutes. We're going to finely mince 1 small onion. Mince 2 cloves of garlic. All we wanted to do was to crisp the prosciutto. It's done. Wow, look at that prosciutto. We just wanted to crisp it up a bit. In the oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes, and now we're just going to chop it into little pieces. We're going to blanch our broccolini in some boiling water, a little pinch of salt, a little florets of the broccolini, 2 minutes, and out into ice cold water to shock them. In a large skillet, we'll put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We'll add our minced onion, 2 cloves of garlic, give it a stir, pinch of salt, 4 sprigs of fresh thyme. Saute for about 5 minutes until it's translucent. Mince our broccolini. Add our broccolini, another pinch of salt, a little fresh pepper. Saute that for about 3 minutes. Mince our porcini mushrooms. Add our porcini mushrooms. A little bit of the broth from the porcini mushrooms. Saute it up. About 1 minute. We drained our lentils good in a colander. We'll add them right in here. We'll add our mixture right in here. Gently fold it together. We'll add our prosciutto. Take a large pot, bring some water to a boil, add a pinch of salt, a little bit of olive oil so our pasta doesn't stick. Add our jumbo pasta shells. Let them cook for about 1 minute less than whatever the package tells you because you want them al dente. There you have it. Another dish by Isa. This is going to be fantastic. I twisted the recipe a little bit because they didn't have the exact ingredients, but I think I got pretty close. So we're going to take a scoop, put it in each one of the shells. You want to make sure that the shells are cool enough for you to handle. And then we're going to plate it nice. We're going to cover this and we're going to put it in the refrigerator. This can be served cold. It can be served at room temperature. This is great for the holidays, for a party, as an appetizer, or even as a side dish. You definitely want to try this dish. Happy holidays.